there we go. Let's see. 2024 PC Gaming Show.
It is my pleasure to welcome you to the PC Gaming Show 2024. Once again, I'm absolutely thrilled to be your host. My name is Sean Day9 Plot. We've got another great show for you, packed with trailers, exclusives, and lots of surprises, but here is what I'm most excited about. Joining me once again is the inimitable Mika Burton. Get in here, Mika.
I'm on my way.
Take it away,
Sean. I am so glad to be here and be a part of this milestone in the history of the PC Gaming Show. Seriously, like a whole decade covering the ever-changing landscape of PC gaming and all of the incredible games during that time. That's pretty impressive.
We've had a good run. 10 years is a long time, and if this show was a child, it would be slamming doors and belittling me in public and still asking for V-Bucks and Fortnite.
10 years of the PC Gaming Show is not
at
at all.
Of PC gaming, let's get a bit nostalgic and take a look back at some of our favorite moments from the last 10 years of the show.
Oh, dude.
Apparently it
Cue
is.
the emotive montage music.
Oh, it's so beautiful. Well, over the years, we've featured so many great games, some of which got their start right here on the PC Gaming Show. So, who remembers some of those gems?
I mean, I remember in 2021 when we turned a graphics card into a spaceship, or when we did various attempts to replace our host with artificial intelligence. It was an innocent time.
This
We
I
were
remember.
So young and naive back then.
We sure were. And what about way back when the PC Gaming Show was live, and we had developers like Dean Hall and Warren Spector, and oh my God, look at baby Day9.
Oh, and I still look like that.
I mean...
And who could forget the PC Gaming Show 1969 live streaming from a surface of a little white rock that we call the moon?
Hey, what?
Wow. I don't know if it's my dwindling oxygen levels or the fact that my internal organs are floating weightlessly around my body. Man, this game is making me feel very dizzy with excitement. Houston, anything new on the RPG front?
Hey, what?
And who could forget the PC Gaming Show 1350, a personal favorite of mine? Now, for fans of
Well,
sticks
for now, no announcement.
thy stools for sticks
They are spending a little bit too much time on
developed
their
by
intro.
peasants and published by Microsoft. Simply boil some water to access it on Steam.
Sean, you know some of those things didn't really happen, right?
Oh, of course, Mika. I know. I'm not an idiot. Moon landing, sure.
Well, we have some more exciting news. No 10th anniversary show would be complete without our favorite Brit and gaming goddess. It's none other than Frankie Ward.
Thank you so much, Mika. It's great to see you and Sean again. And to celebrate 10 years, I even got us a little cake. But I do think I speak for everyone watching when I say, could you two stop goofing around and just get to the trailers already?
I was thinking the same. Why is she not with them? Why is she separate? Yeah, exactly.
I'm kind of expecting a pretty special delivery.
Oh, Pregante.
Can't miss those. Sometimes you have to sign.
Right? Something a little more important. I'll be here with my unborn mind flare having a watch party. And I'm just gonna chill out here on the couch, have some snacks, and be on hand to jump in whenever the mood takes me. Also, why are you standing there like a couple of lemons anyway? You should take a page from my book and take a load off.
Ooh, hey, Frankie, I think you're onto something. I mean, this is way better.
Yeah, thank you, Frankie. And you know what? Thank you, chair scientists everywhere.
I'm glad
That's
you both come to
dedication. I didn't
We've got a
expect.
great show today.
She's pregnant, but she's still doing her show.
PC games, exclusive world premiere announcements of brand new games,
It seems
interviews
that,
and behind-the-scenes looks at upcoming releases,
It's
and lots
advanced.
more.
But first,
Expecting soon.
let's kick off this
Congrats to her.
PC Gaming Show with 3 huge world premiere announcements. Here we go.
Ok. What is happening? I knew the juice I drank earlier tasted a little bit funny. I'm really not feeling this game. I hope it's not indicative of the overall quality of the PC Gaming Show, because it's going on for a while and doesn't look, well, to me, really interesting.
From the creators of Dolph Romantic
Oh!
and Kurzgesagt comes
This
a new
YouTube
game.
channel, they're making a game.
Space. Meet the Starbirds. Help
That's kinda cool,
nearby
actually.
asteroids.
If you don't know this channel with the weird, like, I don't know how to pronounce it,
Other stuff.
but they make really
You'll need to
informative
connect
and
stuff to other stuff
and video that makes you think about alternate scenario
advance your technology and reach for the
surrounding
stars.
science. And yeah, it's a great YouTube
Countless
channel.
Asteroids. They're packed with resources and come in all shapes and sizes. Stay curious. You never know what you may find. Starbirds coming to a solar system near
Starbirds, okay.
you. Wishlist now on Steam.
Looks like a Hyper Drifter, you know, that type of game. Lornvale.
Wow, Lornvale looks great. A fantasy world with post-apocalyptic vibes, guns, but also magic. Sign me the heck up. And actually, Mika, question for you. What do you think you would become in a lawless fantasy world? Seriously.
Well, I could see myself as like a ruthless bounty hunter, blasting away hordes of enemies with a six-shooter, or maybe I'd become a silver-tongued traitor, you know, talking my way out of dangerous situations.
Wait, but what about me?
For you, I picture a dead body, you know?
Oh,
Yeah.
well, that
Actually,
makes sense. I mean,
while they are talking, I'm curious how many viewers we are at
Right?
in the YouTube
It really checks out. Well, in
live
Lornvale,
show,
it looks
if
like
I'm
both of our
able to
visions
see
can
it
come
now.
true. Hey now,
Probably
Sean,
not.
since we're talking about fantasy games, lots of them let you practice alchemy, right? But how
Sure.
about a tycoon game that lets you practice alchemy?
Oh, Mika, is your clever
Yeah, it's
wordplay
bugging out, I don't
indicative
know.
of me getting to brew my own beer?
You are so right, Sean. It is but more than
Wait,
just
never
that.
mind.
In our next game, you build and manage a monastery, keep your monks happy, and create your very own ale recipes.
Oh, Mika, at last, a game that caters to my desire for medieval, mead-based monastery management.
Roll out the barrels as we raise a goblet or two to Ale Abbey.
2 days for now. Very uneventful PC gaming show, focusing on indie game, and for now none of them really stood out. Sorry. I remember already seeing this game. Like you are some sort of inmate. Ah, because there is a second one. Okay, okay. I remember seeing the first one. That explained it.
I think it's time, Red.
I told you, my name is Ringo.
Oh,
Tell me again.
does it really look like that in the game? Wow,
Just have to combine the words.
that actually looks really cool. Oh, what is this game where you choose word and the item appears? I forgot, but it's not exactly the same. Now it's just for your technique. But I really like this retro anime look.
Seems that way.
I've never seen the stars like this before.
And you go into space.
Make sure you put on your seatbelt.
You can see the inspiration of the Dragon Ball. Wonder Stars. Okay, okay. One game to download. Oh, the Steam demo. Ah, maybe we can check out the Steam demo. What was it? Wonder Stars, something like that. Wonder Star. Really cool. I really like it. Ah, I'm happy. Just one announcement that looks good. So, okay.
Zoe, I was beginning to think you'd never make it. Ah, you were looking for answers. For you, these centuries would have passed in an instant. I once served your father. I helped him lay the groundwork for everything you see here. I am Savi.
This piano is making me
Zoe.
fall asleep. Still Seed. Yeah. That's my reaction. Not particularly interesting.
We need to move. Come here.
So for now, for today, the main standout was the Expedition 33 we saw during the Xbox showcase. It's not because it's French, but actually, yeah, I am happy that it's a French game, but legitimately looks good.
Thumbs like you were all the same.
Well, there is an offer that you can't refuse. So, how about you, good fella? Are you ready to get your knuckles bloody with fallen aces?
Well, Mika, I'd rather use a lead pipe. You know, because I have these fragile RTS digits.
Yeah, okay. Well, good news, Sean. You will recognize our next game, Stormgate, a real-time strategy game. It's given off some big StarCraft vibes, which is not surprising since it's being made by a team of former StarCraft developers. And hey, Sean,
Yeah.
you've played StarCraft like an hour or two, right?
Oh, yes, Mika. I've played maybe even 3 hours. I even dipped a toe in a little bit.
Crazy.
But
Yeah,
for the RTS fans out there,
I believe it's
heads
he's
up,
a
because with Stormgate, we've got a lot
retired
more than just a trailer. We visited
host
the developer
for
Frost
the
Giant Studios
StarCraft
for a
tournament,
close-up
so
look at their new RTS. So get those
probably
hamstrings
is
going,
probably
prop up your gaming chair and stay hydrated.
thousands of
Prepare
hours
to do
into the
battle
game.
in Stormgate.
Before the Infernals invaded us on Earth and destroyed human civilization, they engaged in battle with their sworn enemies, the Celestial Armada. Angelic form merged with advanced technology. The Celestials fight unlike anything we've seen, harnessing both light and darkness. They have new ways to mine resources and centralized army production. Their flying arc ship cascades power, which they use to expand infrastructure, energize their army.
By that time, I remember the previous PC gaming show I watched, like last year and 2 years ago. By that time, they were more interesting.
The Celestial Armada
It's kind of interesting that,
Earth is the
like,
latest
I don't know if you saw the news about like the gaming industry, major layoff, the sales that are really down compared to before. It's very weird, but like, it's a rough time for the industry. But it's no wonder, because I feel there is a like a lack of creativity. It seems like everything feels the same, and maybe it's just me because I've been playing games for a while now. But I don't think so, because across the board, like, people spend a lot of on mobile game, but on traditional game, like, it's not like it used to. And now I think we are saying this, like E3 is no more, and all this year, and particularly this year, there's nothing really like groundbreaking that is being announced. I believe the yesterday Summer Game Fest was maybe the worst I saw. The Xbox showcase was also not very good today. I know this PC gaming show for now, yeah, I think it's the worst also I saw. It's still pretty fun to watch, but not as fun as the previous years.
strategic dance about where the conflict is playing out on a map. So we've kind of shifted the focus onto the buildings themselves. There's going to be a lot
but
of
it allows me to finally use live 2D animation, because when I play something, my computer is not powerful enough to have live studio with face tracking enabled. So at the very least I can play with that while this guy is yapping about his RTS game.
With Celestials, we've really done something that is pure original thinking from this team that is not something that we've seen before in a real-time strategy game. And it took
As of now,
iteration to get to the point that it felt balanced and where
unfortunately no one came into the live.
to the other two races.
I hope if someone is watching this when I post the VOD on YouTube, I hope you are doing well. Thank you for watching. I'm working on making some more interesting stuff. And this, like, starting out, made me realize some things, and a kind of project I would like to do. Sadly, I don't have much time. I did some research, and more importantly, I don't have the resources to do it. Mainly a good enough PC, but I'm working on it. Hopefully, I'm exploring other solutions. Hopefully, really soon I can show something interesting, something new.
Is faster than any other RTS game that's really ever come out. As a player, it just feels really, really good to play.
One of the biggest design challenges that we faced with Stormgate is creating a game that maintains the high-skill gameplay that has been the heart of RTS for so long, but still provides an on-ramp for new players coming in that doesn't scare them away. It's okay to be a high-skill game. It's actually a good and appealing thing. We never want to water down that aspect of RTS, but we talk a lot about lowering the skill floor, which means making it more approachable for new players coming in without taking away the high skill elements of the game that make RTS so exciting. Early access is much more about bringing the community along with us and benefiting from that feedback that the community provides us to really make the game what they tell us they want. We've been having conversations with the community.
I've been spending a really long time on this. It shows that they don't have too much to announce in this PC Game Show. Really disappointed so far.
But it is a better way to make games. I believe that Stormgate, as it evolves, will turn into something that is literally the best game that we've ever worked on as a result.
We hope you've enjoyed this exclusive first look at our Celestial faction. Stormgate's free to play. It's available to everyone and will be launching fully into early access on August 13th. But you can join us before then on July 30th. By going to Steam and picking up one of our bundles that's available today.
Will douse me in ethereal light and mine my minerals. I am beyond excited for Stormgate.
Hey Sean, if you're excited for RTS madness, wait until you hear this. I've been using pretzels to scoop up my ice cream instead of a spoon. Pretzels, they're like spoons you can eat.
Oh, solid logic, Frankie, but why are you telling me this now?
It's strategy, Sean. Optimum watch party strategy. No spoons, nothing to wash later. Get it? Here is another example.
This makes sense.
Let's say someone knocks on my door during the watch party. A regular person would get up and answer the door, but me? I just hurl this brick through my front window and whoever was knocking runs away in terror. Bricks, they're like spoons you can throw.
I feel like I'm really starting to get you, Frankie. A window brick sounds totally overpowered. I think you're onto something.
My point is this. It's a really exciting time for strategy games on PC, and we've got so many more to show you today, starting right now. All you turn-based tactics fanatics out there do not want to miss this next one.
Mars Tactics. Rebel Hideout, okay. Looks good, huh? Looks interesting. But like I said, I don't know if you watched the VOD on Xbox Showcase. No, Summer Game Fest. But you know, it looks good, but now, since I have limited time to play games nowadays, I have to be really selective. So I don't know if this is good enough to, you know, be high priority on my list. For now, my high priority are well, Genshin is not really high priority, just to do dailies. Zenless Zero when it release. And then in high priority when I have time is offline. I play Ace Attorney, the Apollo Justice trilogy. And then yeah, I wasn't able to play pretty much anything else at all, but if I could, high priority game will be finishing Persona 4, resuming Elden Ring, FF7 Remake, and also my playthrough on World of Horror. There is the first 2 parts on my YouTube channel already. I plan on resuming it pretty soon.
Upon the earth, it was the look of death.
So Camlet is really trying to summon a demon from another dimension. What a twat.
The primary mission is to sabotage Camlet's operation at any cost. What a splendid hiding place.
How about a little switcheroo?
You got equipped with thinamajigs too.
You're not the only one with tricks up your sleeve.
Tight passages, traversing the rooftops, will require some cunning.
Don't mind me.
Did you just melt him?
It's an incredibly complicated chemical reaction. But yes. Impressive.
Terrifying.
It has its uses.
I've caught glimpses of
What?
a strange machine he's been working on. I have no idea what it does.
We'll keep it simple then. Stab and shoot our way to the off button.
They said that a career in archaeology would be uneventful.
Sumerian 6. Yeah. Doesn't look really
Stealth
great.
Tactics, a ragtag group of scientists, and a werebear. What a great world premiere trailer. And speaking of trailers, Mika, we've had a ton of them on the PC Gaming Show over the last 10 years. You want to hear some stats?
Oh my God, is Master Chief a Covenant killing machine?
Has and always will be, Mika. And in the first 10 years of this show, we've piped into your hungry little eyeballs over 79,018 seconds of exclusive PC gaming content, streaming in a plethora of languages and regions.
And that's not all, Sean. We have worked closely with developers to provide exclusive behind-the-scenes content and showcase some of the most exciting games of the past decade, all of which can be found over on our Steam page.
Indeed. And hey, how about a few more of those stats?
Ooh.
According to chat, a whopping 98.7% of viewers tuned in live right now want us to hurry up and get on with the next trailer. So hey, can't argue with facts.
They are self-aware at least.
Hey PC gamers, my name is Dave and I'm the director at Mighty Yell, and if you know us, you know we like to make things that are weird, uplifting, and fun. With those things in mind, I cannot wait to show you our brand new expressive dance battle adventure, All Systems Dance. All Systems Dance takes the fun of freely dancing and moving through a space, combines it with some tense arena combat and a heartfelt and funny story, all in the name of taking down an evil corporation. Look, we wanted to make a game about dance because, well, we're not the greatest dancers. I'm not. But that doesn't matter. The thing about dance is that everyone can dance, and if everyone can dance and dance is what you need to save the world, then maybe everyone can save the world. I'm going to let the teaser speak for itself, but please go to allsystemsdance.com for more information. Thank you for watching this, for being a part of this with us. And remember, the revolution will not be choreographed.
Welcome to Port Tomorrow, a perfect place for every Whoosh citizen to work, socialize, and relax. We here at Whoosh have thought of everything, so you never have to.
Don't believe their marketing and don't believe their messaging. This is the face of Whoosh. Look around. We are all trapped here on this island. We are being watched and we have to fight back. I know they outnumber us, but we've discovered their weakness. Their weakness is dance. Dance reprograms them. Dance makes them see us as more than just
kind of the same pitch as Hi-Fi Rush.
You have to dance like your life depends on it. Take back control. Free
Like
yourself.
Hi-Fi Rush, you don't have to dance or be in the rhythm to win, but like you know the settings, the evil corporation, the focus on music. Fumes. So for now there's only Wonder Stars that look kind of interesting. There's a demo also, but besides this, everything is a snooze fest, to be honest. Like, no offense if you like the game, but I'm speaking personally. I mean, that's rich coming from me, since my stream or a snooze fest. I am a snooze fest. Le feu.
Atlas 1-1, this is Zeus. Do you copy? Over. We've detected the anomalous presence in the Iron Corridor area. We need you to localize it and contain it. There's a lot of blue and red activity.
This looks good. Very impressive graphics. Oh.
Atlas, do you copy? Respond, Atlas.
Phantom Line. That looks good. Well, if you're a fan of FPS game.
Okay, Mika, pop quiz.
But I didn't study, Sean.
Quiet, listen. Let's say you find yourself face to face with a huge mutant super soldier whose arm has been replaced by a chainsaw.
Okay.
What do?
Well, if I were a mad scientist working for an evil mega corporation, you know, like you do, I would probably replace its other arm with a grappling hook.
Oh my God, perfect! Because that means you would fit right in at Tripwire Interactive, who have been working for years to bring us the next installment in the Killing Floor series. Now, for those of you who didn't know, the franchise has been a huge staple of the PC Gaming Show since its inception back in 2015. Tripwire have actually been at 9 PC Gaming shows. In the upcoming sequel, players will face off against a new upgraded generation of Zeds in this long-awaited co-op horror FPS.
And the Zeds aren't the only things that have gotten an upgrade. To learn more, we visited those mad scientists at Tripwire Interactive for
I would
this
like to
exclusive look
apologize.
at guns and gore of Killing Floor 3.
This is really not great at all. I would like to... I feel so embarrassed if someone is watching my VOD. And I would like to apologize on behalf of the PC Gaming Show. I should have skipped this, I think, because for now it's really not my thing.
Action horror would be the thing that we focused on from the beginning with Killing
And for lots of the game, they are showcasing the developer because, yeah, I guess they don't have enough to pad out time.
Loved the Dark Horse Aliens and Predator comics. There were some elements in there about trying to create biological weapons set in a thematically dystopian themed world. So we wanted to tie that in. But from Predator and Aliens, one of the things that you see the most is basically a group of well-trained badasses who have to use every single bullet, every single grenade, every single weapon to handle the things that they're being faced with, these kind of insurmountable odds. Those moments are what motivate us, and that's when Killing Floor is at its best.
There's just a combination of just so many small elements that we've improved over Killing Floor 2 experience. We've increased the amount of Zeds that are in the world at one time, so the battle feels way more epic.
We knew we wanted Zeds to become more challenging. We're increasing how they get to you, how they damage you, so the cone of danger has essentially increased dramatically. Anywhere on screen Zeds can be, so I have to kind of keep my head on a swivel and really learn how to prioritize my targets. It's not essentially what's closest to me, but what can get to me faster, what's going to do more damage. It's just more ways to kind of amplify not only the action, but that horror element as well in KF3.
We have like very detailed hit detection system now, and you can blow off any limb. Every bullet hole that hits it stays there permanently.
Damn,
exactly where you burn the creature.
I'm mentally checked out.
We actually have
meanwhile, I'm trying to check if I can get the demo of Wonder Stars.
So certain Zed tech, like on the flesh pound, on his back, on his chest, they'll glow. If you shoot that, it will explode off and expose like an inner critical zone that when you shoot will kind of deal the ultimate killing blow to that Zed. One thing that's always felt great in Killing Floor is shooting things in the head. We wanted there to be variety when you do that. Their heads are made up of multiple meshes so that it can essentially open up and kind of randomizes what that head could look like. There is the opening shot of Day of the Dead, where there's literally just a massive tongue and maybe like a few teeth hanging there. We're very big horror fans, so there's kind of like little Easter eggs throughout everything. That impact and that feedback and that variation makes shooting things in the head feel incredibly rewarding. We hope you enjoyed that exclusive look at Killing Floor 3. For more information, visit killingfloor3.com and wishlist now.
What a beautifully twisted and nightmarishly gory game. I've already added it to my wish list, and look at this, Mika.
Oh.
I've also been in their Discord for 3 weeks.
Sean, that is the Discord for Cleaning Floor 3, the mopping simulator.
Oh, I mean, I was kind of wondering why there was so little chat about killing Zeds and so much about preventing streak marks on kitchen floors.
All right, let's leave Zeds behind because in our next game, there is a different type of mob filling the streets. Thousands of screaming sports fanatics. You can manage traffic, security, and logistics for athletes and fans in football tycoon game Coppa City. Here's the world premiere trailer.
This city is about to experience a football game that could be the greatest it has ever seen. You are responsible for how it will go down in history. Get ready to host the biggest clubs from all around the world. You will have to manage every single detail. Prepare for thousands of fans swarming your city. Filling the streets with energy you can only get from football fever. But remember, safety is a top priority.
I mean, cool for people who do this type of game, but this is so uninteresting for me.
Can you give them what they want? Can you create a night they will remember forever? Everything comes down to your decisions. Clubs, engage thousands of fans, create a football fiesta. Coppa City 25, the first football tycoon.
And probably the last.
Hope you come find me soon.
Oops.
I have lost you all. A storm
What is happening?
blew you all away. I call on my
Damn, now I really think, yeah, my doing this is really funny. I don't know why now. I'm convinced. You know when you are in class and you are mentally checked out, your teacher keeps yapping about you don't know why, but you need to still stay awake. So you fake being attentive and like you are writing something in your notes, but all you are doing is doodling and not even doing something specific. Like your mind is so, like your soul is being sucked out gradually that you barely have any energy, any thought going into the brain to do something. So you just choose the remaining part of your soul to just drag your pen on your paper surface, and you're like, oh yay, like that is me right now. Ah, hello Joker. Yeah, I don't know why when you came into the stream, but this PC gaming show is really boring. It's probably the worst one I've ever saw. It's the worst showcase so far. Like even from all showcase I saw, sorry, like last year and even the year before, there's truly nothing to showcase. Sorry, I'm blocking the view of the trailer. But maybe it was more interesting, my doodle than the trailer.
Oh, they sure do, Mika.
Yeah, it's really not that great. The only game that was a little bit interesting was Wonder Star. Maybe I will play the demo after the show is over. They show some game, but really nothing too interesting. Wonder Star is interesting because it looks like a retro 90s anime. Like actually like to play retro anime. It looks kind of good. But besides this, like everything looks the same. Like this, it looks okay, but you know, it's okay, but it doesn't stand out. But outside of the PC gaming show, there is one game that I really liked in the Xbox showcase. Is the Expedition 33. I don't know if you saw the Xbox showcase. I was so impressed by the game. Actually, I think about like just uploading, like cutting the part of Expedition 33 and uploading it in on my channel. Like I will upload like I did for the Summer Game Fest. I will upload the full VOD for Xbox and also the full one for PC. What? Hey, whoa, language. Also the full one for this PC gaming show. But I was thinking about maybe cutting the part of the game that really stood out. So like yesterday there was Black Myth Wukong, there was Palworld, Metaphor, Phantom Blade Zero, and now today there was Expedition 33, and basically like the shortest description I can give is Final Fantasy, but developed by a French studio, and it looked really good. But yeah, it was during the Xbox game showcase, and this in the PC gaming show, yeah, not great.
But we rose piece by piece, night after night. They broke us once, but I see no broken souls today. I see a people carved from stone.
Like I said earlier, I believe I also talked about it yesterday. But since I have limited time to play, I have to be really selective, and yeah, like the game they're showing, they're not bad game. I don't believe they are bad game, but none of them were really like jaw-dropping to the point where I was like, oh, they will be high on my priority list. Yeah, they don't stand out. Like for example, this game, like it looks well made, huh? No issue about that. But it looks like so many other games we already saw. Like it's a shooter game, FPS.
And it seems like those alien freaks can be killed with light. Keep your mission objective a priority.
Like you know what I mean? It doesn't look bad, like but kind of samey. Everything blends together. Maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm too jaded. Like I said, I've been playing game for a while, and maybe after you have played a bunch, everything looks the same. So maybe. Also, well, maybe there is one this side, and on the other side, they haven't talked about it, but no, like this year, the industry has been bad. Like the game sales have been lower. Game developers have been really struggling to release their game on time. Maybe it's just the reasons that there's not that many like creatively innovative game nowadays. Everything needs to be safe in order to sell. It's the game we saw yesterday, the one with the really like extremely good animated trailer, and then the game is mobile RTS.
Immediately see not just your unit deck, but your opponents as well, and start strategizing from the get-go.
For sure, and not only that, I can also see the precise, I guess, tech progress of my opponent and vice versa too. So
well, since we already saw this, by the way, this one we saw this one yesterday during the Summer Game Fest.
Yeah, so we have 45 units planned for the closed beta, but
there was only the guy wearing glasses that presented the game.
Now I notice here on the intelligence bar, you can see you're teching up, your opponent is taking that faster third base, and I see you're playing like a very defensive, tech-oriented game, whereas your opponent is playing a bit more fast-paced, right? Like he's running around, he's doing the attacking while you're doing.
But while they're talking about this, I checked on my Twitch account, and I noticed that you followed the channel a few days ago. I live outside of one of my lives, so thank you very much, Joker, for following the channel and for coming yesterday and now today. I'm really grateful. Just for me, for satisfying my own curiosity, how did you find my Twitch channel? Was it from YouTube or from Twitter, maybe?
Then the game will end, and the winning player is whoever has the higher score.
If that's okay to ask.
Now we notice that the two king crabs you have, they seem to be on a stealth mission here. It seems like you're skirting the bottom of the map, maybe going up for a little bit of harassment, a little bit of counterattack.
No, is Alex supporting small streamer? I found it from okay, from YouTube. Thank you. It's very kind of you to show support to small streamers. It's really rough out there.
Yeah, it looks like
thank you very much again.
Off your third base here, and in fact brings in a huge army.
And I don't know if you were there when I talked about this. But yeah, besides, because for now I understand why I'm struggling. I'm not doing anything like innovative. Like I'm criticizing those games for being like samey and looking all the same, but I'm doing the same myself in terms of being a streamer and a VTuber. I'm not doing anything new. I'm just like playing games and doing great content, chatting. Not really new, but I'm planning on some stuff. Actually, I did some teasing on Twitter a long time back. Unfortunately, it's taking a bit more time since I'm busy with work. But I have some projects. Also, I've been slowed down because my PC is not that great. But I have some projects in mind. I don't want to give too much details because I don't want to announce something that I'm not sure I will be able to deliver. But yeah, if it works out, I think I have something cool to showcase maybe soon. It is recently started streaming, so I understand. Oh, okay, you also okay. I will have a look to your channel then.
Look, okay. If you don't mind, a little mix up, but
it's just
I'd love to.
returning the favor.
Functioning android housing the digitized consciousness of a human being can be treacherous existence at the best.
I was supposed to introduce that trailer.
Yes, thank you. Like I said yesterday, I found a newfound motivation. Like only just streaming like this. Like those past months, I would think, since I don't have my new project ready, it's no use to stream because what I'm doing is not really really new, and no one will come to see the stream. I will be alone, so maybe it's no use. But now I was thinking, sorry, I should like take this kind of opportunity, like when there is game showcase to stream, like even if it's 1 hour, 2 hours, and just to get used to it, gain experience like talking, and me, it will help me be better at speaking English, speaking on stream. So I was thinking, yeah, maybe I should take this habit to stream, even if it's a little bit, even if there is no one that is showing up. And then, in parallel, I can continue to work on my project. It's too bad that, like lately, since like April, May, and now June, for me the situation at work is really tense. Unfortunately, I don't have much free time. Yeah, that's what my streams have been so far. Just getting used to talking. Yeah, I get that. No, it's yeah, it's a bit stressful, particularly the last 2 weeks, but hopefully get better soon. I don't want to give up. I spent already lots of hours on research on what I'm working on. I don't want to just give up everything.
How about Nia? She was handy with that drone. Stop the whole thing blowing up in our faces. Or Eugene.
I've missed what they are showcasing. It's kind of like FTL. No, like you manage your space crew.
But new crew have new problems.
Yeah, crew.
The belt is wide, sleeper.
Yeah, it reminds me of Faster Than Light. It's a game, one of my favorite indie game. Citizen Sleeper 2. Okay, I will note this down. Maybe a Citizen Sleeper 2. Looks cool. Demon School. Okay. Yeah, it looks cool. I like the stuff of like creepy, supernatural game. Like I'm planning on resuming, actually talking about like horror and like weird game. I'm planning on resuming my playthrough on World of Horror. Really cool game. I've only been able to do 2 streams. Yeah, I have the YouTube VOD. When I'm able to, I will resume it. Like I remember the first PC gaming show I saw. One of the big announcements was the announcement of the PC port of Persona 4 Golden. It was huge. I was finally able to play it, and yeah, absolutely love Persona 4 Golden. I hope for this type of announcement this time around also, but not too much. Interesting. What's the game you are streaming like? It's like old-fashioned like DOS game, like black and white, with everything pixel graphic, but pixel graphic not like the type we saw like looking from afar. It's more like a point-and-click one, like fully detailed but pixel graphic, and it takes huge inspiration on how it's called, Uzumaki, like everything related to Junji Ito, my favorite like horror mangaka. Actually, my favorite manga of him is Uzumaki, and yeah, this game takes inspiration from Junji Ito's type of aesthetic, and also like Lovecraft type of ambiance. Oh, there was this game, I forgot the name, like reminiscent of old-fashioned Super NES game, where you play, there is two girls at a beat 'em up. Doesn't seem to be the same. I love game like that. Ito and Lovecraft, I'm sorry. Yes, River City Girls. Yeah, the game I was talking about. Actually, the one we are seeing looks cool. I like the design, but I'm not. It reminds me of Bocchi the Rock. Unbeatable. Okay, I didn't quite catch what was the game like, but I like the design. And me, like I play guitar, so I like Bocchi the Rock. I like game that features like rock band, so I've noted down also Unbeatable. And yeah, and the game I was talking about, the one like reminiscing of Ito and Lovecraft, it's called a World of Horror. I'll also send it like in the chat. World of Horror, like this. It's great. It's on Steam. I believe it's on console as well. And yeah, the game was on early access for a long time, and me, I waited for the full release to play it. I saw there's also mods, so maybe I'll check out the mods. Sorry, no, when I've done a few playthroughs. So I'm not sure what is this. Is it a co-op game? Damn, I'm already thinking back about Expedition 32 that we saw earlier during the Xbox showcase. I don't remember if they announced a release date or only the year, but it was the all around from yesterday and today the announcement that surprised me the most. Looks really cool.
Okay, Mika, I can't wait to show everyone our next game, and it's so exciting. I'm gonna need to stand up for this. Should stand up too.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Okay. It's hard to think of a better combination than the team behind the gloriously gory medieval warfare slasher Chivalry 2 and this classic zombie survival horror game that started out as a mod for Half-Life 2.
Brace yourself for 8-player co-op, permadeath, and the terrifying cinematic experience of No More Room in Hell. So let's take a look.
Oh. Yeah, you're gonna want to sit down for this.
But I just stood up.
Another zombie game.
No More Room in Hell 2 is a permadeath horror co-op game.
You start with a flashlight with no weapons, and you're exploring in the dark, and you're trying to find your first friend and your first weapons to get some safety.
You find more gear, you find more people. It's suddenly 4 players, 6 players, 8 players, up to that final showdown at the power plant, where hordes of zombies are pouring in and are using explosives and assault rifles to overcome that final challenge.
Like with Chivalry, combat is the first thing we focused on, being Torn Banner. We want that game feel just really intense, and it's part of the immersion. Every run is different. We're looking at how do we deliver the Hollywood cinematic experiences? You know, how do we put you in a place that you've never been before, but you've always wanted to be? It's like,
And yeah, like I said earlier,
and the fun becomes
they are padding too much with developer talks. Because I feel the show already went like, too long, like for now it's been an hour. Yes, is it the same game we saw yesterday? That explains it. Gollum looking guy. Oh, it scared me. Woke me up. Yeah, not too much, but yeah, kinda. It's for me, it's 11 p.m. now, past 11 p.m. I tried to have take a nap before the Xbox showcase, but it was already too late. When I was starting to fall asleep, it was already time for the Xbox showcase, so I got up. Yeah, well, I had to wake up early this morning. Like I have a huge respect for people that are able to stream, like having the regular work, and still being able to stream every day. Me, unfortunately, it's some days of work I have so much work to do that yeah, I need to work late, so it's impossible to stream. So yeah, maybe I should change. I don't know. But yeah, there's plenty of streamers that are able to, like, they work and then they stream, and then before going to bed they do like clips, YouTube. I try to do the same, but I'm not able to do it every day, unfortunately. Like, I'm barely able to play game as it is. So. Yeah, I'm not too much. Yeah, I would like this finish because this end, because it's not really that interesting. I'm not too bothered to. I'm fine with staying up late if the announcements are good, but this time they are just really mid.
And here I thought the worst thing that could happen while jogging is jogging. Now, you've heard of motorbikes and motorboats.
Yeah, but it is excessive and difficult. Yeah.
In Crescent County, you can escape
because
beautiful and
that's the thing. You have to find a good balance of between streaming consistently and streaming something that is how they see it.
To Crescent County.
Like something that will work for you, fun for you, because I believe streaming should be furthermost fun for you and also fun for your viewer. And sometimes I feel some people like they are focused on I have to stream to the point where it's not fun for them anymore. And I feel viewer can feel it when a streamer doesn't have fun, when they are streaming out of obligation, if it makes sense. I mean, it's a kind of tricky subject because for people that their livelihood is streaming, maybe missing a stream is not being able to pay rent, so I don't know. Like for smaller, medium streamer, like people that are being able to live off streaming alone, but not to the point where they are super rich. But for very small streamer like us, where we have to still have a regular work, I don't know. Yeah, I'm not the one to give lesson because I'm a very small streamer, so I don't know what's work and what doesn't.
Now that was a lovely trailer, and I'd love if you could just walk us through a little more of what we just saw.
It's kind of if you're imagining Kiki's Delivery Service meets the Bikes of Kira, set on a rural witch tech island. It's a game about finding yourself kind of as a
They took inspiration on Kiki's Delivery Service. It's one of really like this Ghibli movie.
You're driving around the island making deliveries to the locals, and then by night you're racing around the island with the characters that you've befriended along the way. Or I don't know, maybe you want to get one of the characters to date you, but you need a bed frame because they have self-respect. Is that overly mean?
You did say that you took some personal experiences into this. It's so real. Okay, so talk to me a little bit about where the idea for Crescent County came from.
It's inspired by my first ever proper video games job where I moved to the Isle of Wight. I couldn't stop doing this witch tech mashup. I couldn't stop drawing it. I was going to Comic-Cons, I was selling art about it, and I've been working in big teams on things like Fall Guys. But I knew that if I didn't launch myself out into the unknown, I would never forgive myself.
So you're taking this big leap into making this game, and it's in the cozy genre. What sets your game apart from those?
Seems like one of the main point of this summer. They are really putting emphasis on how there is this new developer, like new independent developer. Seems like because of the pandemic, there's a lot of people that start their own project, are building their own team or just developing by themselves.
we're really interested in making this island feel very relaxing to drive around, but also hiding all of these little shortcuts and jumps and boosts all over the place so that it can be just as intense and chaotic sometimes as well.
Where can everyone get their hands on Crescent County?
So this game means the absolute world to us. It's a bit of my heart, it's a bit of my soul, and if it interests you, please add it to your wish list.
Crescent County looks amazing, Sean, and
looks kind of fun.
With charm. I'm definitely making room for it at the top of my wish list.
And if you want to wish list Crescent County and all the other great games you've seen on our show today, they're all located in one place, the PC Gaming Show Steam page.
Okay, it's time to put the brooms away as we take a look at some other wickedly good releases.
Indie.io, okay. Love this area, yeah. So, oh.
My name is Sam Walker, and I am the last man standing.
Oh wow, looks
I
nice.
myself for what's to come.
I've been searching for a type of space game because I had high hope on Starfield, but then when we knew that it came into light that it's not possible to freely travel with your spaceship between like planets and stuff, it was a kind of a letdown. So I'm still looking for that one space game. G.I. Joe. Oh, this one looks cute. So it's like travel in Starfield scripted or like on rail. Yeah, it's like there is your star map, and instead of just like booting up your spaceship and just traveling, you choose your destination, and then it's a loading screen. You wait the loading screen, and you arrive on the planet. So it's really like, I will understand if it was a game like made 10 years ago, but the way they showcased it, it gave everyone the impression that yeah, you could travel like everywhere you can. And if it was basically Skyrim but in space, it would have been awesome. But even besides that you are not able to travel freely in space, it seems like the story, like it's okay but not really that good. Like gameplay is decent. The graphics, apparently there was lots of bugs also, so there are lots of problems, and everything is kind of okay. And adding this the disappointment that you are not able to travel freely, it kind of completely, not even kind of, it completely killed off the momentum. And there was like even today, I believe, like Skyrim has more active player than Starfield on Steam. When Skyrim is like, I don't know, more than 10-year old game. More people are playing Skyrim than Starfield. I like how they this view of the map. It's a bit like Star Ocean 2. Cat Quest. Ah, okay. Yeah, I do remember seeing this. Now it's the third one.
Nicole Heat, and I'm working with Nereal and Devolver Digital to make the world's first first-person shooter, The Crush House. So in the game, you've been hired to produce 1999's hottest reality show, and your job is to choose the cast, film the drama, and give the audience what they are thirsting for. But remember, never
heard of this game series before, but I should check it out.
Anyway, all the different audience groups want to see different
You mean
things, so
Cat Quest
let's see
or
who's tuning in today. All right, we've got the divorce
Skyrim and
they want to see romances, meat
like
on
the
the
Elder
grill,
Scrolls.
strong male emotions, you know,
Ah,
divorce
okay.
dad stuff.
Cool.
And the fish freaks are here. We've earned money from ads, so let's put some fish in the tank for them. This is normal for reality.
Yeah, and it seems that they improved a lot because I remember seeing Cat Quest 1, I believe.
Hold on, but guys in the chat, let's see what they have to say.
It didn't like they really improved. Like the third one we just saw looks really impressive compared.
Frame together, the ratings will go up even more. Chat is loving it, and no matter how crazy the audience requests are, we have to satisfy them, or else
That's the weird game we saw yesterday. I don't know what is it about.
But don't worry if things do go wrong. This is reality TV after all. Just pick a new cast, start the season over, and maybe this time we'll make it to the series finale of The Crush House.
If I remember correctly, this is also part horror. Yes. Sometimes there were some creepy dialogues here. A space game. Just when I say I was looking for one. Star Trucker. Well, in this one, it seems like we are able to travel freely in space. But being a trucker, I don't know. Also, we're thinking about maybe starting No Man's Sky, but I don't know why I gave up on the idea. I think, yeah, lack of time, like always, I think.
Coming up in the PC Gaming Show.
No, I thought that it was nearing the end, but there's lots. It's been going for almost 1 hour and a half.
Trust me when I say I know what it's like to wait for a big release to arrive. This particular download has been queuing for months. But fans of extraction shooters, and I'm talking about the extraction shooter, the one that kicked off an entirely new genre, don't have much longer to wait. Multiplayer FPS Escape from Tarkov has been in beta since 2017, but is now preparing for its heralded 1.0 release. Here's a look at what's coming when the granddaddy of extraction shooters goes gold.
Ну, здравствуй, солдат.
I have a question about your model. Custom made. Like, did you get commission or was it pre-made one? Asking because I'm curious and looks. Ah, okay. No, it was not commission at all. I believe it's you can check in my my bio, the description. Sorry. It's a free one. Actually, it's completely free. There is a paid version I saw, but the creator made a free version, and you can customize it. There is sliders. There is a little video on their Twitter that explains how to customize it. But you can change art style, the feature of your eyes, like lots of options, and I really like it. It's really impressive for a free model. But if you want to check it out, it's free, and you can get it yourself and customize it to your liking. Actually, I've noticed that when I was like navigating on Twitch, looking at other small VTubers, there is plenty of other VTubers that also use this same model. It's free and it's well made, but with other settings. Yes, I'm aware of those ones. Free model have come a long way since the early years of the... Yes. Actually, it's been... I've been meaning to stream and do VTubing for a long time, for many years, but I've only been able recently because of before I didn't have a good enough internet connection. So I wanted to stream, I wanted to do content, mainly stream, but I couldn't do it, and I had to move to a new place to finally have a good enough internet connection. Actually, I wanted to start streaming when Genshin Impact released, so it's been 2 years, I believe, even a bit more, I don't know. But yeah, I didn't have good internet. And I remember at that point, I was looking for a VTuber model. I was like, oh, it's really expensive, and the free one, there was no one really clicked until I saw the one I'm currently using. Yes, same. Originally, I was going to start back in 2022, but stuff came up and I couldn't. Planning on starting in the next few months if things go well. Yeah, same for me. I believe it was around 2022 for me as well. And yeah, good luck on your preparation and what you're planning to do, and I hope everything goes smoothly. Good luck. So this one, Flintlock, yeah, we saw it yesterday. Blue dot. Another shooting game. Well, while they're showing their shooting game, just get some water really quick. Oh, I'm back. I remember seeing this one. Mulet. I don't know how to pronounce it. It's mulet in French. Yeah, it looks like Hotline Miami, but in FPS. It's kind of like synthwave, retro wave kind of ambiance.
Mullet Mad Jack.
Sean, I am sad.
I feel I've already played Hotline Miami 1 not too long ago. It was awesome. Awesome game. I need to play Hotline Miami 2. I haven't played it.
Well, we don't have much left in the show, so it's time to...
Sorry, it turns out I am allergic to shows nearing conclusion.
Well, as I was saying, it is time to share something very special. We are living in a golden age of city builders, and there's something out there for everyone. Strategy, survival, puzzle games, co-op, there are even some really great, cozy, no-stress city builders.
And it's true. But even with all the city builders I play, I can honestly say that we've never seen one quite like this. From a very talented team of developers who made games like Mark of the Ninja and Gone Home, let's watch the world premiere of Generation X.
Oh! Mark of the Ninja, the game I played a long time ago. Really loved it.
Was to travel hundreds of years across the stars so we could build a new world for humanity. We had tried to restore Earth's ravaged ecology. The desperate solution nearly wiped us out instead. And now it's on the ship. And it's growing. There are only a few thousand of us left, and we cannot repeat the past. In our ship's closed ecosystems, resources are finite. Nothing can go to waste. Every bit of scrap needs to be salvaged, reclaimed, and repurposed into what we need to survive. Materials, food, water.
Oh, it's completely different type of genre. Mark of Ninja is more of, it's a 2D side-scrolling infiltration game. And bit of puzzle also.
To each other and to the unknown. We're not just learning to build a sustainable future. Everyone on board is living their own story. And your story will be different from mine. Can we escape the mistakes that drove us from our home? Because every decision we make now will determine if humanity earns a second chance.
Kind of a space colony game, interesting. Yeah, it's my like I said yesterday, even during the Xbox showcase, lots of time they show pretty cinematics, but no gameplay.
Emergent narrative that changes every single time the game is played. You are aboard a generation ship traveling for several hundred years, leaving a ecologically ravaged Earth behind. Attempting to find a new home for humanity. So rather than repeat the failings of Earth in the past, you need to find a new way to develop a society that is sustainable and can thrive.
Your job is to make sure that you shepherd humanity successfully to the destination planet and that they live to get there and there's enough people to keep humanity going.
Players' goals differ a bit from traditional recognizable city builders, where yes, you're still having to provide the basics for your society, food, shelter, clean water, but there's kind of this unquestioned notion that we see both
okay,
in
so
a lot of strategy games, but also just in the
it's
world around us.
A strategy game, but with a twist on having being a space colony.
And growing. It's simply not possible to keep expanding forever. And that is a thematic element of the game for sure, but a part of that has come from just looking at the industry around us, where all the goals are just like, what are the returns for the next quarter? You know, we see the harm that is caused by that single-minded focus on how can we extract as much value in the short term. And the people who are harmed the most by that are the thousands of people who in the last 6-8 months have lost their jobs, right? So as you make your way through the game and progress through the game, rather than just infinitely getting bigger, it's about becoming more regenerative, to like use only what you have around you because there's no external source of anything else.
Fundamentally, you're on a spaceship. You got what you got.
What we wanted to achieve is to take a relatively recognizable set of city building mechanics, but having more narrative and story elements there as well. Because the thing that is so rich about city builders is that they're so systems dense, and that game state is all very much driven by the choices and decisions that the player is making. But the opportunity then we saw is to look at all that in the city building layer game state, and then
drag it out into the narrative.
Exactly.
Kicking and screaming.
They're spending too much time on this.
In a good way.
Where rather than, you know, just like everyone's going to play through the game and it turns
Like they should reserve this for like the after show. Like if you want to a deeper look on the game.
Narrative events that are reactive
Yeah, but during the showcase they should.
like weird ecology things that are
Well,
occurring aboard.
I think they should not
crises.
be this darked out.
Small and large. We're able to provide the player the ability to make consequential specific decisions that are divorced from just the pure systems of the game, which then informs the events that will occur in the future, so that at the end there will be echoes of the decisions you've made along the way. It should feel like the journey to get there is one that you uniquely experience, and the conditions that you finish with are ones that are reactive to all the decisions you made leading up to that point. The game can be wish listed right now on Steam, and folks can also just go to sonderlastudios.com to sign up for our newsletter and learn more as we roll things out. There'll be more delicious tidbits in there.
Will they be delicious?
They'll be delicious.
How delicious?
A huge thanks to the good folks at Sonderlust for letting us take a look inside their new sci-fi city builder, Generation Exile.
It looks incredible, and the amount of love and work the team have put into it really shines through.
Now look, we are under no illusion that this last year has been incredibly difficult for so many developers in the face of thousands of
again,
layoffs and countless studio
what I was talking about
Today
earlier.
we are so grateful that we have the chance to put a spotlight on many people really continuing to make games in the face
It's
of
really interesting that even hosts themselves, like they are acknowledging this. Oh, the industry, yada
any
yada.
of the games for developers that you care about. It goes a long way.
Next up, you'd think the sight of a house standing up and walking around on two weird massive chicken legs would be horrifying. But when you realize it's taking some heavy witch vibes from everyone's favorite Slavic folklore character, Baba Yaga, it's actually pretty awesome. Reka is the base building exploration game you'd curse yourself for missing.
Growing trees interesting. Yeah, it's a nice twist on it. They took the Baba Yaga folktale and made their kind of like taking this universe as inspiration, making a game out of it. Looks cool. Looks interesting. Yeah. I didn't really have time to know what it was about.
iBuyPower is hitting
It's
a major
the addict
milestone
segment.
of their own, having been around for 25 years. iBuyPower is a fully independent and leading manufacturer of high-performance pre-built and custom gaming PCs.
Well, if I had this PC, maybe I will be able to play game and have live studio at the same time.
One of their official VCT Americas PCs, the RDY Y70 Valorant VCT AR002. This bad boy boasts a hefty AMD Ryzen 7 7800X3D CPU, a GeForce RTX 4070 Ti, and 32 gigs of DDR5 5600 MHz RAM. Did I also mention it's got iBuyPower's 240mm RGB liquid cooling unit? For your chance to win, head over to pcgamer.com/survey. And now, back to more trailers.
Meet the Lock creatures. Their language brings them to life and expands their society. Learn and spell their words, each with its own special ability to change the environment in deep and surprising ways.
Oops.
Play the Lock digital demo available today.
Where the top special forces operatives are all just wizards for some reason. One team is unstoppable. Not yours. Hers. The Black Ops Chronomancer. Her team of needlessly fancy goons have brought the world to the brink of war. And only one group of mismatched rejects stands in her way. A disgraced retired Navy seer who can see every possible future but can't remember his own tragic backstory. The freelance Storm Witch, a private investigator whose mastery of lightning is devastating unless her enemies aren't standing near windows. The
Kind of XCOM? No.
who turned to necromancy when she lost her medical license.
Strategy game?
She can heal you, but she'll have to kill you first. The rebel riot priest, your heavy support. Faith is her armor. But she is also wearing actual armor. Together, there's no threat they can't stop. As long as they can get there by public transport, they can rewind every time they screw it up. And there's an easy mode if they need it. Tactical Breach Wizards. Coming to Steam August 20th. Demo available now. Also, could you wishlist it, please? Thanks.
Okay.
Wow, what a show so far. I'm absolutely loving it. And don't forget, you can do more than just watch this amazing lineup of games. You can play them too. Visit the PC Gaming Show Steam page to wishlist all the titles you've seen on today's show, all in one convenient, clickable place. Now, do you love history? Do you also love lists with between 9 and 11 items on them? Then today is your day. For our 10th anniversary, we've counted down the 10 biggest moments in PC gaming over the past decade.
And yeah, that's it also. I expected like maybe some kind of exciting news since they are celebrating 10 years. But unfortunately, it's not good.
Here's an uplifting look at a loft.
And I didn't even know it was 10 years old.
I'm Manuel Bergeron, founder and creative director of Astrolab Interactive. It is my greatest pleasure to announce that we just launched a new multiplayer demo for our game Aloft, a sandbox survival game set in the sky. Take a look at our new trailer for a few more surprises. Enjoy.
How long is this? Every time it sounds like it to land, it just keep going. Lol. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. It's way too long. It's almost 2 hours long. And yeah, sorry if sometimes I don't say much because I'm falling asleep. I was thinking how it will end like 1 hour, like 1 hour 15 minutes. Then maybe I can check out the demo of the game I talked about earlier. What was the game? Wonder Stars. But no, it just keep going. I won't have time to play the demo. I will play it maybe tomorrow or the day after. I don't know. But yeah, just still wanted to watch it till the end because it helps to have something to upload on YouTube. Maybe it's stupid to say, but working on my YouTube channel made me realize that it's good since I'm not able to stream regularly. Well, still having YouTube still there, and where every time, anytime people can stumble into it by chance or by YouTube search, it helps. Because that's it's a number game. When you stream, you need to have tons of followers for people to show up when you do actually stream. Yeah. That's I should have started to work on YouTube earlier. Screenbound seems funny enough to try it out. It reminds me of I was trying to remember a game I liked. Wait, it was not like FPS view, it was 2D view. Fez, yes, Fez. It looks like Fez, this game you just saw, Screenbound. Fez, but in a FPS view. And you have this gimmick of using a Game Boy like type of controller. Hotel Galactic, yeah, looks, I like the graphics. I'll also write it down. Hotel Galactic. I will have a second look at it when I'm more more awake. You know the old school anime vibes and love it. Yes. I've noticed, yeah, that the game that piqued my interest, yeah, were the one that has that kind of retro anime feel, like Hotel Galactic and Wonder Stars.
Dude, Hotel Galactic looks so cute, right?
Oh my God, it does. And honestly, I would just love to manage a bed and breakfast for alien travelers. I just worry that my quaint taste and timeless valence bedspreads just might not be suitable.
Remind me of this anime I wanted to watch, but I never actually got to it.
can create the cute
where
bed and
you
breakfast
it focus on like a restaurant, I believe, a restaurant or a bar. But your client are like people from Fantasyland. I don't remember the name. It looked funny and interesting.
Amen to
I don't
that,
remember.
Mika. And hey, speaking of chilling, get ready to side-scroll your way through a 2.5D post-apocalyptic zombie survival with Into the Dead.
Set in 1980s Texas, you are charged with gathering resources, managing party members, and crafting items, all whilst hordes of killer zombies try to chomp down on your brains.
And what's worst of all is that this is taking place during a scorching heat wave.
Oh my God, and as someone who lives in California, I can confirm that's way worse than zombies.
I feel you. I mean, my family's Irish. I get sunburned by the moon.
Music I can refute there doesn't sound like something I've seen. Yeah, no problem. But it really remind me when we saw Hotel Galactic. They took like something kind of mundane, but the twist is that your like client can be like orcs and elves and stuff like that.
And I'm here to show you 3 different games today. So let's start with Dwarf Fortress.
Hi, I'm Zach Adams. And I'm Tarn Adams. We're the co-creators of Dwarf Fortress, inviting you to play Adventure Mode in open beta.
And we'll be adding tutorials and demigods later this summer.
While you're waiting, you can play Caves of Cud, the most intricate roguelike ever made.
Hello, we're Brian
and Jason, co-creators of Caves of Cud. After 15 years, the game is getting its 1.0 release later this year. But out today is the spring molting patch with its all-new UI. Live and drink.
And our final piece of news today is a whole new game to announce, a world premiere.
I'll try to look it up while they are talking. Anime.
How will you survive in Fortuna? Will you be a thief? A cook? A smuggler? An artisan? A trader? The city is a richly generated sandbox, each citizen living their simulated life. Use knowledge to your advantage, romantically or politically. Live your other life in Streets of Fortuna.
I found it. It's called Isekai Shokudo, and in English is Restaurant to Another World. Apparently there is even a season 2, I believe. Or is it... Oh no, okay, there is only one season. And it was in... Oh, okay, it's kind of old now. It aired in 2017. Oh, okay, 7 years ago. Reason of the Golden Idol. Really peculiar art style.
That was the rise Rise of the Golden Idol, once again inviting you to unravel the truth being a tangled mystery. Now, take a look at a game from our friends at Hooded Horse that combines turn-based strategy with real-time exploration. Here's the new trailer for Every Day We Fight.
While our countries were at war, the Rifters came. They put a dome over the city. Suddenly, almost everyone was frozen. Just a few of us were left.
Not soldiers, just ordinary people.
You know, I never used to like guns. Are we alive? I could swear I just got killed.
I think we jumped back in time.
Vivian! See what else she can do!
Don't miss.
I don't know why they choose to have the trailer being so long. I mean, even Xbox, they had the foresight to be like concise. No, that's not the word. To be like to be short. Not too short, to not to be like, oh, you don't understand what is happening, but to not overstay their welcome. Yes, that's what I was trying to say. Tales of Seikyu, okay. But I think it's really interesting. It's kind of show what I was trying to say earlier on the other side. Like they say that, oh, they understand the industry, the layoff, etc., etc. Yeah, there's plenty of layoff and money that lost revenue for big games. But then on the flip side, there are plenty of like smaller games, like AA and indie. But I feel like there is, like the industry, like it's bloated. There is so much, like everyone wants to make their game. Like since it's easier now to make games, like everyone is doing it. And I feel there are less big teams compared to before. Like now, like Square Enix, I don't know what they are doing. They are doing they have issues. Ubisoft, they have issues. Well, From Software is doing fine. Platinum Games, I don't know what it's happening to them. And I feel like people that would have worked in the Steams, they prefer now to work on their project, to work with friends or do their own indie project. And now we have such a huge number of games, but like it feels like now it's bloated. There is too many AA games, and they look fine, but there's no like, or maybe I just typed choice paralysis. I don't know. But yeah, that's the feeling I have. the gaming as a whole, like nowadays, it's too bloated.
The upcoming action roguelike.
I think I'm gonna go for now. There's something that I need to do. Hope you have a good time. Yeah, no worries. Thank you very much, Joker, for coming into the stream, for chatting. Thank you very much. I will I will leave a follow to the channel as well. Thank you very much. And yeah, no worries. And I hope you have a good rest of the day and good night on your side as well. Thank you very much. Bye bye.
Powerful synergies between them. For example, switching weapons at the end of a combo will let you unleash a super powerful move called an ultra attack, if you can time it right. Jump online with up to 2 other players, meaning you can mix your builds with your friends and find the best combinations to carry you through the diverse biomes. Windblown will launch later this year into Steam Early Access. Player feedback
I don't blame you, because this showcase is the worst showcase I've ever saw.
and information and how you can join in on the fun. See you soon in Windblown.
Folks, we are in the final stretch of the 10th anniversary PC Gaming Show, but that doesn't mean we are winding down. We are, in fact, amping up.
That's right! We're wrapping things up today with not 1, but 2 world premiere trailers in a row. It's like buy one, get one free world premieres.
No, Sean. That coupon expired in 1989, so we won't be getting...
Oh, well, that's too bad, except... Look at this! This is our 10th PC Gaming Show, which means I get a free world premiere.
Look at this guy! Thanks to Sean's Grandmaster level card play, let's check out 2 big world premiere
I
trailers
hope
to cap
the
up
2
our
last one
show.
are decent. The last 2 games. They saw the success of Cult of the Lamb. All in black and white and red aesthetics. Well, they really took inspiration on Cult of the Lamb. Worship. And then the very last one. Oh, it's very unique looking. But doesn't look like a game worthy of being the last huge announcement. So yeah, so it was the worst PC gaming show I ever saw, and maybe the worst game showcase overall. Way too long, way too long.
And that is a wrap on the PC Gaming
And for the 10 years, it's very
Had
disappointing.
such a great time showing you all the exciting PC games headed your way, and we're especially thrilled that you could join
It's
us
unfortunate
for our
because
10th anniversary
I like
show.
the 3 hosts. They are the best hosts overall.
Thank you so much.
Like they are engaging, entertaining, but the game itself, the announcements are so dull, so dull.
That's 100% how the coupon works.
Right, and the punch card.
And we can't forget to say goodbye to our brave captain of the watch party, the amazing Frankie Ward.
Guys, it's been a great show and I had an absolute blast. Before we go, we also want to give a huge thank you to all the game developers, artists, designers, writers, voice actors, and everyone else out there working so hard day after day to create games we all play and love. We appreciate every single one of you.
Absolutely, Frankie. And
Feel
don't forget that you guys guys at home
It's been
can wish
10
for
years.
every game you
We're
saw
stuck
on
in
our
this
show today
and never
by
ending loop of
visiting the
this
PC Gaming Show
10 years,
Steam page.
10 year anniversary PC Gaming Show.
everyone, and we'll see you again in November.
Like I felt like my life has been sucked into a spiral of nothingness.
Goodbye now.
Bye. Fantasy world with post-apocalyptic vibes.
Finally.
Let's go back. Get
That was the show. That was the PC Gaming Show.
I got it. This is the tape.
So yeah, really disappointed. Way too long, way too bloated, way too dull and boring. The standout for me were Wonder Stars. I will play the demo not now because already too late. Maybe soon. Citizen Sleeper 2, Unbeatable, and Hotel Galactic. But yeah, they could have shortened this show by half. It was way too long. Way too long.
Surviving of this fucking surviving. I know, I just tripped it. All right, I can do it again. Cue the upbeat soundtrack.
So okay, that was the watch along. Thank you for those who showed up during the live stream. Thank you very much, Joker, for participating. And for those of you on YouTube for still watching, thank you very much. And I will see you soon. Thank you. Bye bye. Bye bye. Yeah. I'm tired. I'm gonna go sleep. Bye bye. Bye.